Hello comrades and welcome back to the valley. Last time we ended on a weird note because everything was breaking after a discussion with the developer. That is probably because I updated the mod version in the middle of a save file. Now, we're going to carry on here because I like where we've got at this point. And I just grabbed these two right before I started. I also shunted that other train away to track D30. So, I know these are the three that I want to do today. I need to find them, I need to put them together, and then I need to take the jobs. So, this is a logi hall and 2 freight halls. They're both 8 and then 7 containers. Red containers. They're both about 300 tons. And we're not going to fire up the steam engine until we have everything put together. So, actually, what I'm going to do is really quick, I'm going to write down the job numbers of these 3. Because let's not screw up. Because last time I screwed up what the jobs were and where they were from. I figured that out, by the way. I did go back and check the footage. But we're talking about HBFH28 and HBFH77, along with HBLH13. Now, I don't remember where I saw these, but I've definitely seen them already. Logistics Hall, I mean, those are only on S tracks. So I'm going to hope that there's one down here where we've left our locomotive. So I did leave a locomotive down here. Yeah, right there. I think that's them in the middle of this consist, which is going to be very annoying, but I'm going to have to get them out anyway, so I might as well do it while the timer isn't going down. I used to not like to do this until I learned about the job numbers being in the cars. Because it was a guessing game, and sometimes I would get it wrong. LH13, yeah, that's it. Alright, let's get those out of here. We're going to have to pull this cut of cars out. This is quite a few cars. I think these are part of a logistics hall. Alright, let's... Oh. Fire this son of a gun up again. For like the 3rd time today. Okay. Brakes are off. I'm going to take these brakes off. I think I'm just going to pull those 3 out, put them over on the loading-unloading track, and then shove these guys back in. At least that way it'll stay accurate. And this episode, I think, is going to be putting this train together. The next episode is probably going to be running it. And then we'll see where we go from there. Now, I am not sure how long this is going to take. I'm not sure how long I'm going to spend doing this today. But hopefully we will have this whole sort of sequence completed. At this point, I just need to do as many jobs as I possibly can. Because the old jobs that were generated previously are not necessarily compatible with the new system. Because the guy who's been coding has been coding like absolute mad. And as a result, I flipped the switch back there. As a result, we're just going to have to basically, again, encourage turnover. Maybe go to some place we haven't been before. In fact, we should probably find a couple of jobs to the food factory, because I don't think we've been there before. Food factory, goods factory. I'm not sure we've been to either of those locations. But these jobs are to the machine factory. And I accidentally closed the game out, so... Unfortunately, the desk is all messy again. Nice. Just give him a little kiss. Just a smooch, like you're kissing your sister. Let's tie that up. Oh, let's check. Is it this handbrake? Nope. Alright, so it's probably the one at the other end. Just gotta check that all these cars are together. Still together. Still together. Still together. I think that was still together, unless this singular car is on its own. Turn that off. And actually, the easiest way to check... Yep, cool. Alright, so now we need to shove up like half a car length. This is where the remote would be very useful, but we'll have to get that in the future. This is one of the things I kind of like about persistent jobs, but at the same time it's also one of the biggest like detriments, is that you don't have, you know, there are fewer moves that are covered by the jobs. There are more moves that you're going to have to do that are sort of outside of job payment. I know that the fact that the shunting jobs end pretty much at the halfway mark is, you know, you still get paid for the same, but point stands is that you generally have to do more rearranging because you can't leave something a mess and then just come back to it and expect it to be okay. And yeah, I would sort of imagine, or I would argue, that the way the yards are left in the vanilla game, and I just lost control of my own character there, the way the yards are left in the vanilla game still counts as a mess when they first generate. But it's not super detrimental. Come on, let's move this bus. It's just a lot of flat cars. Glad I'm doing it with this and not something more expensive. Okay. Sorry about that, Gloria was trying to tell me something. Alright, so we are 2 cars out. There's another, like, 6 in this cut. Now, it's more than 6. Still accelerating, so let's turn that off. Probably gonna want to train brake this. One 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000. Let's use all the brakes we have. Then put it back in forward, drop it in first notch, and then just run over here as fast as I can while we air up the train again. Damn. I did not count enough. Never mind. Stop. Let's back it on up about 3 car lengths. So probably to that fence back there. Or I guess we can measure it off of this. That pole. That's half of 1. 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. Okay. Dump it. That ought to be enough. Let's do this for real then. Just run along. You know what would be great, actually? Someone should mod in Heelys. I want to be heelying around the rail yard. At least areas where there's concrete like this. so we're gonna have to shove these in there. Not as far as we, you know, only as far as we have to. And then we'll pull them back out again. Pull these out back where they were. And then we have to go find the other set of cars, which I'm going to assume they're both in the E yard. I think that's a reasonable guess. Let's see, are we fouling? No. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna let the air out of those cars. Alright, we need to pull back 2.5 car lengths and then push in. I keep hearing like coupler tightening noises and things. And I wonder if it's just things loading in or unloading, or if there's the ghost of another player here with me. Just kidding, this is the only mod that I have, so we'll call that 1 car length. Oh, wrong button. It's probably enough. We only had about $6,000 in fees when we went to, when I went to get the new licenses. Just for anyone curious how much that last episode cost us. It would be nice to have manual servicing, but it would have been more work just to get the locomotive over to the service bay. Alright. Let's get this step done. I don't see any red containers in there, so I'm gonna guess they're both over there. I didn't see any in the C yard, I don't see any in the D yard, so that means they both have to be in the E yard. Yeah. That other consist we brought in, the flat cars from a couple episodes ago, are now part of 2 separate jobs, which is another weird quirk with the jobs getting reset. Or the job generation changing. They are coupled together. Sort of like the ones that we, sort of like the other ones, actually. Except it's 4 and 4 instead of 2 and 2. And they're going to different places now. So, interesting. Just very interesting to see how this is working out. And these 3, when we deliver them to Machine Factory, it's going to break also, you know. We just need to do as many of these jobs as possible, which honestly would be a reason to just do a buttload of shunting. But, oh well. Oh, wrong button. Grab this, hang it up. Oh, you know what? I probably should put on a handbrake. 450. Pull this out, and we'll grab this set of cars, and then we'll go find the others. I mean, rationally speaking, these should be on the end of the train, because they're the empties. But I don't know if I can string line. I hope I can. And either way, we've just got to get these over there anyway. Maybe I'll put them in the middle. But either way, they need to be... Well, they shouldn't be in the middle. They need to be on one of the ends. Come on. And I want to put the brakes on because I don't want to hit these cars and send them a-rolling. Although they should have, like, max brakes on. Yep, okay. Now we just have to charge those. And there's not another way out of here, so We've got to back all the way out to there, and then we'll go and find these cuts of cars. Maybe if we're lucky, they'll be in the same track. I doubt it, but maybe. They're also like 300 tons apiece, so getting them to budge with the DE2 is going to be some effort. If I had a DM3, that's... The DM3 is great for shunting when you're really trying to push the limits. It is a lot of work, but that is really where it excels. Especially someplace that's very hilly, you know? If you're shunting in like in the Sawmill, or the Forest South, those two places are fairly hilly, I think. The rest of them aren't so bad. Those are the ones that really come to mind. The other ones, you've got some room to maneuver. You've got some room to breathe. Okay. So there are our green cars. They were green. And I see 2 cuts of red cars over there. And those are, I bet, our train. I'll have to check when we get over there, but I can't imagine that there's another long cut of red cars hiding in that yard. That'd be quite a coincidence. I need to go outside to check the beans. There we go. Throw the switch. And then we'll deal with the rest of it once we get moving. Sometimes I can't resist just hitting the horn once or twice. It's a lot of fun. Come on. Come on, let me up. Oh, shoot. Nope, I'm inside. There we go. Let's go get the one at the far end. Second track from the end, so there. I didn't check, but I'm just hoping. Also, I'd love to move the 7-car one instead of the 8-car one. It would be a little bit easier. Like I said, I'm not putting these at the end, so it's got to be like this. Or I'm not putting them in the middle, so it's got to be like this. With any luck, these will... Uh-oh. Oh, now I remember. Let me check my notes. Machine Factory. Sea Yard. South End fouled. Oh, boy. This could be rough when we get there. It could be very, very annoying to sort out. Or maybe I just shove it. Maybe I just hit it and shove it. I've done worse. No, still keep slowing down. Oh yeah, we're still like a car and a half away. 2 cars away even. But it's fine. Let's check on the job then while we're here. Dash 28. Dash 28. And then these guys... Dash 77. Perfect. Brakes. No. Don't roll away. Connect that. And now I gotta run to the other end of the consist, as always. Okay. Take this. We'll put it on the other consist. And then we will be ready. I'll run this locomotive over to the engine house. So that if I do end up... Well, 1, it'll save me some time. And 2... If I do end up getting manual service before I... Well, I guess I have to pay my fees. Well, never mind then. I'll just park it out of the way. moving, though. We're getting them to go. I'd like to see that. And it's raining again. That's what I want for my first run with the steam engine. I think I might take a nap, depending on what time it is. I've got a lighter. And I've got a lantern, because I picked it up in the store. That's pretty useful, actually. I'm gonna use that for this. And you guys will see what I mean. Once we go to couple. When you have a pair of identical cuts, dropping a lantern on one of the cars that's at the end of one and beginning of the other, or beginning of the other, has been very useful for me when I have to send those cuts to different places. So, hopefully that'll, and we'll do that here, and hopefully it won't be necessary, and we'll just be able to pull those two consists into the same track. But if we're not that lucky, which I can only imagine we won't be, we'll be able to use the lantern as the marker. Let's see, I've got about 7 cars to go. It's this one right here. 5 cars. 4 cars. 3 cars. 2 cars. We're slowing down. 1 car. And that should be enough room. Yep, okay. If the switch doesn't go back, it's usually enough room. I'm going to use all the brakes because it is now raining. Yeah, and we are sliding. I hate that sound. I hate it oh so very much. Let's get this sucker moving. It's having trouble filling the rest of the brake pipe because we have so many cars. But if I put it on 2, we'll slip. Yep, there we go. Nope. Just easy does it. Easy does it with the DE2 to save a buck. I don't want to get this going that fast because of how difficult it's going to be to stop, so... maybe 10 or 15 will be our cutoff, and if this thing ends up sliding into the other consist and really thumping it, hopefully it won't be that bad. Let's see how fast we're going. We're going 10. We're just getting onto the yard track. First couple of cars. I think... do I just cut the throttle now? Yeah, alright. So I don't want to make it fight, but I could always... oh, shoot. These container cars are very difficult to do this with. Come on, as fast as I can! The auto racks are bad too. Okay. That's good. We've got, what is that, 5 car lengths or so. Three car lengths or so, or like 2.5, 2. When should I cut the air out? Probably like a car length. Yeah, that's a car length. Oh, so close. Alright, well, that's okay. Let's just run back. We'll nudge it up just a little bit. It's going to be like 1 DE2 length. Oh, and we've got to refill the whole brake pipe. It's going to be a minute. And we have burned a good chunk of the fuel on this. Yeah, as soon as I get past this sign, we will definitely have contacted. It's alright. Come on, we can do it. I think we have contacted, actually. Alright. Yeah, the fact that we stopped immediately is kind of a giveaway, if you ask me. Okay. Let's find the end of this consist and the beginning of the next one. 28. 28. 28. Not this one. There it is. Alright, and before we do anything... Lantern. Right there. Lighter. Oop. There we go. And now we will know. Okay. Air this up. Take the handbrake off. And I'll actually... I mean, I will just leave it as... You think I could motor this thing all the way over to the engine house? Let's see, we've got 26 minutes on the board. That's actually... We have so much time. I want to see if I can get this to budge. I don't even know if I will be able to. Especially in the rain. Alright, notch 1. No wheel slip, yet. It's budging. This is hilarious. This is not... I mean, I'm probably going to need a run-up, so this might not be the best idea. But maybe we take this at least as far as... No, you know what? This is... No. Why are we doing this? I just wanted to see if I could. This is bad. This is stupid. Well, I guess we're moving. What if I just get this thing going, and then, you know, peel the engine off, go park it, and then just... Oh, okay, okay. Doesn't like that. Alright, yeah, whatever. See ya. It's here. We know what we're taking. The non-lapping brake on the steamer is going to be a real piece of work with this train. At least we're going uphill. Well, we're going uphill, and then we're going downhill, and then we're going uphill again. It's going to be a long run. It's a question of, do I want to do things in the wet, or do I want to do things in the dark? And honestly, I think I might take in the dark. Especially if this fog keeps up. Because this is bad. We're going to get another zero visibility day. And honestly, I'm not here for it. I should just do another shunting job. I mean, I could. It would be an extra buck. Because we're not... We've got 15 minutes. I don't want to... like... do this in the middle. Yeah, let's do another little job if there is one that piques my interest. Which I don't really think there is one. We've got these three that we're doing for sure. These are the ones that we've compiled together. Okay. Okay, we've got a bunch of, like, single car consists. That's wonderful. Where... Okay, hold on. This is one of the ones that we just did. Where are the rest of them? Where are the rest of those cars? Logistical haul, logistical haul, logistical haul, logistical haul. This is another load 4. Shunting job that we can't do. Deliver ammonia. This is... Look at this. Single car. I mean, look at this, though. We've got... Look at all the stuff to goods factory. Shunting aside. And stuff that we can't do aside, I guess, because we can just stack these together. But I'm curious as to where is the scrap metal haul, which I was thinking about that one. These together are worth like 10 grand, which isn't that bad for this many cars. I would like to stack them together, but now I just blocked off the front end of that. These obviously that we're not doing. This we're not doing. This we can't do. And this is another one for the goods factory in town. And this is one of the new ones, too. This is one that just generated. As did this one, but that's to food factory in town. So we could pack all of these together. And then maybe I would put the... See, now, I shouldn't have pulled that kind of cars out. That was kind of dumb. Because now I want to rearrange the yard. It's going to take me more than 15 minutes. But I want to rearrange the yard so that we have this, and these, and this together. My only question is, are the other 3 cars still jobless? They have to be, right? Hold on. Oh boy, we are... Oh man, we are definitely sleeping. This is rough. I don't want to be doing my first run in the steam engine in this kind of weather. Let's go look at those cars that I put aside. Oh, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is no job. No job. No job. Job! Alright. That's the most annoying it could be. I still would want to put them together if I didn't just block off the track. That would be a great use of the next 15 minutes. Well. Let's see. I could grab... This sucks. You know what, let's just get, I know you guys probably want to see me run the steam engine. I don't want to wait a week. I'm just torn because I want to make a little more dough while we're here. So, let's do whichever one is at the front to make my life a little... I mean, you know what? Screw it. We'll do both of them. We could do both of them. Then we have to put them away, though. And we can't pack up any goods factory stuff. This is 45. Please tell me that this is at the front. Because if it is at the front, then we'll do it right now. It'll take me definitely less than 10 minutes, that's for sure. And it's over here in G2S, because that's what we dropped off. 50-50 shot. And we got it wrong. Damn it. Yeah, these are the 45s. Well, could grab them from the back. Yeah, run around them, grab them from the back, load them, get the money off of that. and then the engine's going to be at the wrong end. That's not worth it. Alright, let's go fire up the steam engine. Let's go put the thing away and fire up the steam engine. And there's your lesson. Don't foul yard tracks. Just ever. And we're going to get that lesson again as soon as we make it to Machine Factory. I just have a distinct feeling. Park this guy, get the jobs, head over to the roundhouse, fire up the steam engine. I'll get the jobs in between episodes. Don't need to worry about that right now. Cut it. Kill the engine. Lights off. Return the brakes to where they belong. Turn the fan off. Set the thing back to neutral. Just want to leave this engine as good as I can. You've been a trusty little helper, 086. Actually, I've used that for the last few episodes. Alright, let's go... Let's go take a nap. Let's go take a nap. And I might just roll straight from this recording into the next one. Okay, it's 1800 hours. Well, 1 in the morning. That's crew call. Let's see. 9 a.m. it's going to rain some more. It's still raining. At least there's not fog. And there was a steamer in the second stall. We've got our shovel, we've got our lighter. We should have everything we need. For 073. First things first. Turn on the lubricator. Turn on the air pump. Need to get up on the running board. Turn on the dynamo. Set this to full forward for the future. And then maybe you can light my fire. Let's a little bit of water in there. It will expand, but let's put a little bit of water in there anyway. See how it looks afterward. Cool. See, the brake pressure is going. Yep. Non-lapping. Gotta love it. Alright, let's fill this up as much as we can. Still heating up. Turn that off. And then we'll actually lower that as much as we can. Fire temp is extremely high for some reason. Probably because it's, you know. Okay. Whoa, hello, lag. That was bizarre. Let's roll it over to the second spot. do forward lights. Nice. Cylinder cocks. Pull forward. Oh, handbrake. Let's not immediately roll this thing off the end of the turntable. Easy does it. Easy as possible, really. Because this is about as long as the turntable. Alright. Tender's almost on. Okay. Tender is on. Locomotive is on. There we go. Nope. Missed it. Alright, let's do this one by hand then, because that's apparently very difficult. Okay. Keep shoving coal in the hole. I wish there was a cab light. That's the other thing the lantern is good for. Because I can't exactly see where the water is on the glass. And I wish this locomotive had tricots. Don't love the rain, but do love the steam. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's dark as sin in here. I might go buy another lantern. I think I can have more than one. Whoa! Too much slippy. I definitely need a lantern. This is not good. I can't see a damn thing in here. I know I have, like a running gear light, right? But I don't have a light for in the cab. Yeah. The one big miss with this engine. Just keep the cylinder cocks on for when we're moseying around the yard. Switch levers on the other side. And brakes, please. A little bit of sliding time. Put this reverser in the back. Oh, it's easier just to scroll still. No Johnson bar, just big wheel. It's fine, we've got coal. Fire temperature is okay. Let's see. Oh, right, I was leaning. It's like something's wrong here. Let's go get our train. And another lantern. I mean, how much money do we have? We have $5 grand. That should be enough for a lantern. Especially because, yeah, that's full. Okay, that's good. I'm just totally focused on not blowing this thing up, and we're just very slowly moseying through the yard. But we are about at 45 minutes here, so I'm going to bid you all adieu, and we will see you next week when we take this thing out of here at night, but hopefully with a little bit more lantern light, or with a little bit more light. Just a little bit of coal. Yeah, it is like 2 a.m. Oh well. It's nice though. I love running the steam engine. I'm glad I can finally do it now. This whistle cord used to be too much. Oh, that's so fun. Okay. We're just gonna roll on back, and I'll see you guys next week. This is the Admiral, signing off.